welcome back to my channel. Minasan konnichiwa, Sunyan desu, Suzy here. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy what you see today, and if you do, please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you're a returning viewer, what's up, y'all? I'm back. I'm so sorry it took me a while to come back. I finally settled into my new house and I don't have everything put together, but I have just enough to come back on camera. This video today, we're going to be talking about skincare. You guys know I'm a skincare bae. I'm all about skincare. I've been about skincare for the past 7 years, and skincare, especially Korean skincare, has absolutely transformed my face. So today I'm actually going to be going over my nighttime skincare routine with some new skincare goodies that I picked up. So this is gonna be kind of like a first try as well. So if you're interested in seeing the video, go ahead and stay tuned. Also forgive me if my brows look a little bit off. I went ahead and got them microbladed last week and they're currently in the middle of its peeling phase. So forgive me if you see them and they look a little patchy, but this is what we have going on now. As you can see, the skin is prepped using the Pixi Clarity Cleanser. Almost finished, so we'll get a new cleanser when that finishes. I'm going to be using Glow Recipes Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. This toner is going to be replacing my Paula's Choice BHA toner, and I know, why would I do that, right? But it's currently finished and I've been wanting to actually try this. So I'm just gonna try this out and we'll see how it feels. There's a lot of reviews on this. This is my first time trying it, so we're gonna see. BHAs are so good for oily skin. I've kind of balanced out within the last year to be mostly normal skin, but I am, like, you know, one step away from being oily. So I am always using BHAs in my skincare routine. All right, so first of all, this feels good. We're gonna apply it straight from the hands to the skin. No cotton pad. Never forget to get your neck. Okay, so the first thing I will say is this smells like a Jolly Rancher, and I'm sure you probably heard that before, but it's very sweet. I've mentioned this before in other skincare routine videos, especially my evening ones, that I really take the time to massage product into my skin. You know, I really take the time to enjoy the feeling of the skincare routine, and I use it as a, you know, unwinding self-care moment. So while I'm applying my skincare, I will go ahead and tell you that if you're new here, I did move and I purchased the house. So that is why I have not had a consistent uploading schedule, amongst other things. I'm almost, well, fingers crossed, I'm in my last year of graduate school. So I have been slowly working to finish that up. I'm in summer classes. So you can imagine summer classes and the move and still in a pandemic, and I am so freaking busy at work. It's insane. So it's been really busy, but I'm glad that it's finally settled a bit. All right, so actually I love the way it kind of absorbed into my skin. It's crazy how sweet this smells, but not in an irritating way. It feels good. Definitely feels good. Moving on, we're going to be using the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence with 93% microbial ferment complex. This is not a new product. It was new back in January and I'm still using that bottle. Can you guys believe it? On another night, I may go ahead and put another acid. I tend to use lactic acid 1 to 2 times a week, especially if I have an active breakout or if it's around my period time. But I'm having really good skin these days, so I just stick with using BHA on the daily, and then I use lactic 1 to 2 times a week, and I use an AHA 1 time a week, generally on Sundays. So I'm definitely all about applying product straight from hand to face. If you want to use a cotton round, oh my god, please go ahead. But it depends on the product, you know? Like when I do the lactic, I apply straight to face from the dropper, or I may use a cotton round. When I use my glycolic acid, I use a cotton round all the time because I've noticed that with the Glow Tonic glycolic acid, it's definitely also very much like another layer of cleansing. Anything that my two-step cleansing did not capture, that glycolic acid is gonna capture. And speaking of two-step cleansing, I did use my Sulwhasso Gentle Cleansing Oil, which I will go ahead and show a picture here. I definitely had a very sweaty day today, so I want to go ahead and use that two-step cleanse to go ahead and get all the dirt out. So another thing that I have been really focusing on is I have went ahead and I decided to turn my garage into a home gym, which is, you guys, that's really all I wanted, you know. In buying a house, I definitely looked for a place that I could have a gym, and I went ahead and I finally cut the cord on a gym membership. So I've been focusing on investing my time and resources into building that gym the way that I want it to be, and a place where I can train and be happy and feel free and comfortable, and where I can also train clients. So I'm really happy with that. So it's been a lot kind of getting everything together here at the house and balancing the priorities, but your girl is doing really good by the grace of God, and I'm happy to be back on YouTube. All right, new product that we're going to be using is the Propolis Synergy Toner. If you guys recall, I was using the ampule that was by this company, and this is CosRx. One of my favorite Korean skincare companies. It's one of the first ones I ever used. I was mentioning earlier about their face wash. I really like this company, and I really liked that ampule. Now I'm going to try the toner, and this is a Propolis toner, which means it has a honey extract. The honey is super duper hydrating. Like, I can't even shit you. Like, this honey, this product, at least the ampule, was so hydrating on my skin. My skin soaked it up, and every time I used it, whenever, especially in the nighttime, I would wake up, amongst other things, right? But like, I could see the effect of that product. So there are certain ingredients that I know my skin really likes, honey being one, snail extract being another. My skin doesn't tend to like the rose products, so I tend to stay away from that, just to give you a little bit of a comparison. But when I find something my skin likes, oh baby, I try it. So also, not maybe in the best situation, best of news, Jojo, I'm not sure if Jojo's fully recovered from having heartworm, so we've been having to deal with that, and that's kind of been a little bit, it's been a little bit difficult dealing with that because the procedures do cost a lot, and I feel really bad for Jojo sometimes when I think about the life he lived before I found him. And I just want him to feel better and be a happy dog, and you know, so I don't want him to have to deal with heartworm, but we are figuring that out. We have a great vet, and since I moved, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that vet, but that vet did recommend vets nearby. That would be great. I'm gonna look into this hospital called Care First. Care First, I think, is the name of the veterinarian hospital. And then I know that there are ones that do at-home visits. I currently use VCA Hospital, Animal Hospital, and I know that's a chain. They're a little pricey, and I love Jojo's vet, but they're so difficult to book, and they're a little pricey. And the one that is nearby in the new area that we moved to is not that, like, it's not actually that close. It's like 25 minutes away. So I'm not sure if I want to just get a new vet. I don't know. So we're figuring that out. This feels good. It's definitely not as thick as the ampule, which is understandable, right? Because serums and ampules sometimes tend to be a little bit thicker. This is very light, but I still feel the stickiness that comes from the honey, in which I noticed in the ampule as well. So far, my skin is feeling very plump. It's feeling like it's soaking up the ingredients I'm putting in, but I'm not feeling too greasy or, you know, oily or something like that. So I think we're doing good so far. Okay, this is not a new product, but it's been a while since I've used it. And I'm using the hyaluronic acid by the Inkey List. And I'm still including it in this video, mentioning it as a new product because it's been over a year, probably almost 2 years since I've used this particular brand of hyaluronic. And the price point, like, come on guys, you know, like, some of the shit that we buy is super expensive. I'm just gonna put it out there. Some of the skincare stuff that we buy is super expensive. So, and I'm not all about expensive all the time. Like, where I can fit in affordable, I'm going to. But some of the things that I buy that are on the pricier side, they last me a long, long time. So there's pros and cons to it, and you just gotta do what's best for you and your wallet. And this is a nighttime routine, but you know, some of these products I would definitely still use in the AM, like hyaluronic. I would use this nighttime and daytime. I usually use my BHA nighttime and daytime, so it's going to be interesting with this new BHA and PHA. I forgot the name of it already. Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA toner. I want to see how it makes my skin feel. I am loving how my skin is feeling right now, if I'm being very honest. It's so like bouncy to the touch, and I'm here for it. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned to you guys before or not. I know I talk about it on IG, so if you're not following me on IG, you should. But I've thought about getting fillers. I've thought about getting fillers within the next 2 years. And specifically, I thought about getting fillers around the mouth and the under eye. But I recently went for a consultation with my esthetician. I was getting a facial amongst other things, but I wanted to bring it up and see about fillers. And my esthetician mentioned to me that a concern that I was having for under my eye, which I was assuming that fillers could help correct. She suggested that I just go ahead and find products for caffeine. She doesn't think I have any loss of collagen under my eye, and then I probably just have dull, tired eyes. And it probably didn't help that we spent like a whole 18 months at home on the computer more than ever, and especially I'm on the computer seriously more than I've ever been. So I went ahead and picked up Inkey List Caffeine eye cream, which is supposed to help reduce under eye puffiness. She specifically said that caffeine would probably help what I feel is going on in my under eye. So I went ahead and picked that up, and I'm excited. Inkey List is super affordable, right? But I trust that brand on some products, and I thought if I'm gonna be trying something out, I'm gonna go ahead and try this one out. And so like, I'm totally not, I'm not gonna hide it if I get fillers. I have no shame or anything about it. I'm just not sure yet if I want to. And so I'm hoping I can find a solution for my under eye that doesn't result in fillers, because I would love to, of course, not spend the money. So I hope this works, but if not, your girl isn't like, baby, I'm gonna do it. It's not even, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, it's not even the money that's holding me back when I think about fillers. It is the freaking needles. I hate needles so much. I hate needles like so much. And I know myself, like I would probably freak the F out trying to get the injection needles. But I would do a lot of things to have good skin, so. Okay, so I don't really have too much to say about that product. It went on well. There was no smell, and it blended pretty easily into my skin. So I do really like Fresh. I like their serum, their like something like antioxidant serum. I know their Pharmacy Glow is super popular, and then their face wash is popular as well. Fresh is a little bit on the pricier side. I'm not even gonna cap. I think this eye cream was like almost $50, and I some people think eye creams aren't necessary. I'm not one of those girls. I really like eye cream. Normally I use this Laneige eye sleeping mask at night. It's super duper hydrating, and it always has my eyes feeling puffy, like in a good way, like moisturized and bouncy the next day. But I'm gonna go ahead and try this one because I tried it at the store and I really liked the way it felt on my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Oh, I totally forgot to show you the product, but I will. Oh my god, I'm not even using a lot, but it's like going on. So a little goes a long way, which lets me know that I will probably have this product for a long time. I'm almost out of the sleeping mask one because I literally use it every night, but I'm going to try to use that eye mask as a mask, you know what I mean, and not an everyday thing. So maybe like 2 to 3 times a week. So this is my search for a new eye cream for day and night. I actually have another eye cream by Urban Skin RX that has retinol in it. That's almost finished as well. And I don't know if I feel like repurchasing it, if I'm being very honest. Sometimes you have to ask yourself when you're getting to the stage where your products are almost empty, like, do you want to buy it again? And sometimes you have to use products like for a while, you know what I mean? But that's my 3rd bottle of the eye cream. And at first I purchased Urban Skin RX because I thought it was black owned. And this is a long story, but I'll make it super short. I thought it was black owned. I was promoting it as black owned, and then one day, like, I get a message from them and they're like, no, we're not. Something about like the scientist, one of the leading scientists is, but it's not a black owned company. And then I got upset because I was like, you definitely market yourself as a black owned company. And they just kind of were like, hey, love the promotion, but we are not black owned, although we support. And I was just like, cap, that's cap, because you're definitely pretending to be black owned. So I don't know if I'd buy it again. So I really like the way this feels. I know that this is definitely light enough to use it in the daytime. I do like a little bit of hydration in the nighttime, so I might be super duper extra and put the eye mask on as well. We'll see. My moisturizer is really moisturizing, so sometimes that's enough. Speaking of moisturizer, we're at the last step, and I am using my Labo Shirojyun Premium Cream. This is an HG product for me. Labo is an HG Holy Grail brand for me. I trust a lot of their products. They were probably one of the first products I started using 10 years ago when I jumped into Asian skincare. It is a Japanese product. I'm about to hit pan on this, and this is crazy because I usually use this in like the winter time, but look at me fucking using it during summer. Oops. Excuse my language. Anyway, this product is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It is so moisturizing. I cannot even lie to you. And this is from their premium collection, and I think the premium collection is supposed to be a lot more moisturizing. And I never would have thought that me, an oily skin girl, would love moisturizing products the way I do. Once I realized that being oily skin doesn't mean I can't put moisture into my skin, which is probably what I should be doing to balance out that oil, I just go crazy, especially at nighttime. All right, so that is the finished nighttime routine. I'm feeling really good, nice and moisturized and balanced. I can usually go ahead and call it a night here. Every night, sometimes it might be a little bit different. I may add a step or take away a step, but for tonight, this is kind of the core base schedule. You know, these are the kind of the core routine that I'm in, and the new products, I love the way they feel. I love the way they make my skin feel. I love the scent, and that's crazy because I don't like scented products. So it'll be interesting to see how I wake up tomorrow. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, follow me on social media. I will go ahead and link it down below. All platforms are at FitbeautySuzy, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Bye bye. じゃあまたね。Bye 皆さん。